Hey, I'm Aaron Oversteller, and welcome to round 2 of the NASCAR ANZ ESeries. We find ourselves here in beautiful Georgia, about 30 kilometres south of Atlanta City. We are set for a full night of racing at Atlanta Motor Speedway, home with the most steeply banked 2.4 kilometre stretch of concrete. The banks here are at about 28 degrees, so these guys can hold it flat through here. They'll be pushing 300 kilometres an hour. And someone that is used to travelling at 300 kilometres an hour is our veteran co-commentator, the fast but loose Connor Nixon. Welcome.
What's going on? Good to be here.
Yeah, it's great to be back. It's been a fortnight since we were at Nashville. That was a bit of fun. Had some technical issues, and hopefully we're on top of those tonight. This track's fast, man.
It is definitely fast. It's our first. Oh, someone just goes flying across the track. Well, we'll just say that, but it's fast. But it's felt like it hasn't felt like 2 weeks. But yeah, it's one of the fastest tracks we've been to here so far. Yeah, like you said, we're almost pushing 300 kilometers an hour, and yeah, it's good to be at a speedway that yeah, these boys can definitely open up the throttle a little bit.
Yeah, so we're just in practice at the moment. I'll just get the tower up for everyone to see what's going on. So we've got 14 minutes of practice remaining. I might see who's doing some lap times at the moment. I jumped on last night, I'm not going to lie, and I did a 31, and I thought I was flat, mate. And then these guys have jumped on and found, I don't know what they're on, unless they've dropped some fuel or something, but doing 29.7s. 65 laps around here is going to be over in a flash.
Yeah, it definitely will be. Yeah, those lap times are absolutely blistering. They'll be in slipstream as well. There's actually a huge pack out and track right now, all practicing slipstreaming and just figuring out where to put the car. And just watching on now, it's great to watch. And but yeah, these boys are trying to figure out the track, and yeah, it looks like they're going pretty quick. And you can see there, bumping down the straight.
I've just jumped on with Fitzroy. He's at the front, banging at the back there. That's car 44, David Johnson. And who's that car on the outside? Let's see if I can get a better look at these things. They go so fast that you can't even see them.
Dennis Hancock and Daniel Johnson.
Daniel Johnson. Okay then. So they've just backed off a little bit as we went to see them live, and they've jumped off the pace. There's Fitzroy being sent by, who was that behind him?
Jamie Christensen.
He'll probably Fitzroy will probably remember that, I think, during the race. And we know what the NASCAR rules are like, free for all sometimes. So with 14, already getting to 12 minutes left of practice. So they're going to go into a qualifying session like we did last time at Nashville. They're going to be out there by themselves. I'll try and get a few hot laps from them, but that'll be over in a flash, and then we'll jump into a 65 lap race. So short and sweet tonight, and we've got a short and sweet field too. I think we're going to have about 10 to 11 races out there. Hopefully the field gets a little bit bigger as the practice session goes on, but we'll go through some of the guys out there on track for everyone. I can't not show Sean Doyle on the track. He's in the number 13 Vermilion Motorsport entry. It's looking really good too, by the way.
It definitely looks good out there, and at least we're in practice now. Sean can't wreck it, and we'll get it out of the way. Show him now, and he can wreck in the race.
I might just jump on. I got a little top. It might be very loud, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this shows. I might just stay on here for a lap. This is going through turn. That's 1 and 2, I think. Yeah, that's 1 and 2. We just went through. This is the back straight. I hope everyone can hear me because these cars are very loud. Coming into turn 3 and 4, I can't hear him lifting at all. I don't know how many laps he's done out there. It says he's on lap 6, so I'd imagine he's just been holding his flat. He's got a bit of a run, so that's the checker flag there into turn 1 and 2. So over in a heartbeat around here, 29-second lap. that guy in front of him there, guys, is Thomas Byrne. He's
on the controller.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, I was about to say that. He's on a controller. That's going to be really tough. That's going to be really tough. The banking's such a, as you know, Connor, you do a lot of NASCAR, but coming off the banking, yeah, it sort of snaps your steering wheel back straight. So that's going to be difficult for him. I don't really want to jump on board, but we might jump on board with him. No, it's pretty straight. The steering wheel's nice and straight.
Look at this wheel.
Very light inputs. It's very loud inside the cockpit, everyone. I'm sorry. That's Sean Doyle going past him on the inside. So it looks like, oh, that's 3. Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so 3 wide there. There goes Sean flying off the track, having a bit of contact.
So we'll just watch. Oh, I can see him in his rear vision mirror. We'll see how it snaps off here out of turn 4. Oh, it's pretty consistent. We'll look out for Thomas Byrne. If he's got a grip on this now, this could be a big result for him. Getting back. Oh, geez, that was some loud racing in there. Who else? We got Matthew Brunt. Ben Knopfling's on the chat. Good evening and welcome.
Should say morning.
Say again, sorry.
We should say morning. It looks like it's morning. But
well, I'm pretty sure this is in the afternoon. I'm trying to work out what time of day it is. I think it's just in the afternoon, so we should be late afternoon into an evening race. So we should get the best of both worlds with the look of these NASCARs. Thomas Byrne's car looks amazing, by the way. I'm trying to get some better.
It does actually. Well, he's
Yeah, look at that.
I was going to say a bit of insight with old Thomas Byrne's livery. He's got a university down the side of it. And yeah, he supports them and does very well. And I think it's Formula. It's something to do with a Formula car they do at a university. So they make a Formula car and yeah, doing really well. And you can see there Steve Kikoshi. And I tell you what, he races on a control, but it's not holding him back. Look at that.
Yeah, this is going to be some great. This is them going through there. We should see him pop out of. Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool shot. What about on the chopper? Oh, here we go. That's Chopper Dave. That's Chopper Dave up there getting us some really cool shots. Who's that? That's 851. That's Mr. Steve Kikoshi, as you said. Oh, this is cool. This is what we're going to expect for tonight. I know it's going to be a small field, but they're going to be tightly packed. I don't think there's going to be any guys off the pace. Going to be really cool. Actually, Orlando Black's in here too. Joshua Hooton. So we could have a bigger field than we expected. 8 minutes left in qualifying in practice. Please tell me, Connor, what can you do in practice? What should you be doing in practice if you're new to this?
Yeah, so if you're new to this, you'll be basically going out on the track going, okay, I'm turning left, obviously. You're not trying to figure out where the track's going. It's more where the pace and where the grip's going to be. So you're trying to find the optimal line where you're going to get the most grip but not be compromised if you're on another line. So you kind of want to find a line that you can stick into and not get affected halfway through the race and have to change somewhere. But you want to know where the slow line is, the fast line, the medium line, which is where you want to be normally, and you want to actually figure out how to save fuel in these things as well. The guys around here will be saving about 5 laps and about 65 laps of racing, so they're going to have to save a bit of fuel to make it home. We're on top of our fuel calculator tonight, so we're on top of that, and or they do a pit stop, so either could be a good strategy, because if a safety car comes out, go and get that fuel and go and wring its neck for the rest of the lap. So yeah.
Just on that, do you reckon you'd need tyres on a track like this, or for 65 laps you should be okay?
Aaron, I reckon it's going to be a bit of a weird one. I think I don't think the tyres will affect as much as we saw at Nashville. We saw the cars sliding a lot. Oh, look at Steve, just getting nice and close to the wall.
We saw nice and close to the wall there.
Yeah. Getting that slipstream off that banking. But yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of different things. I think Nashville was a test to see how everyone's tyre deg was going. Like, we could see Kyle Ridley was on top of that instantly. We saw him saving fuel, saving tyres, and at the end, and dominated.
Yeah.
He dominated at the end, point. So did well. So I think tonight will be a different scenario, because we're on a big speedway. A lot of people are accustomed to like Daytona, and look at this pack. That is awesome. I don't think we'll see much deck, but who knows?
I'm looking at
We'll
lap
find out.
times now, and yeah, you're right. 29.7 versus a 30.4, so we're looking at about 6/10 of deg over a 20 lap. Oh, it's loose. Is he going to come back? Oh no, he's
bang.
taken. Who is that? He just taken out 13. That was Sean Doyle, and that car's second hand now, and so is the 38 of Jamie Christensen. So.
Other thing I should tell you, Aaron, these things are very. As we just saw, Thomas Byrne and Steve Kokoschke go around him, and another driver, and he returns to pits. Gotta love that virtual button, and yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. And you say about those times, I don't think it's gonna affect them that much because they're gonna be in such a big train, and if no one knows what a train is, basically all the cars get nice and close together, so they can actually bring more speed out of the car and go faster. And they'll probably be double file most of the race. So it will be interesting how everyone's nerves are going to be when they go double file as well. So it should be good.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this race. I went out there, like I said, I did about 10, 15 laps out there. I tried some of the low line. I really liked it up high, right around where Tim Vaughan is right now, up close up there, and I sort of stuck it around the outside up there. So 3 wide's going to be pretty easy. But I just don't know. With that tyre, if there is some tyre deg, which line's going to be optimal for everyone. So this last 3 minutes, if everyone's doing a long run, the person that's done the longest run so far is Daniel Johnson, and he's in pit. Oh, that's a really cool livery, by the way. The Kenworth 44. Jamie Christensen has also done 30 laps out there. So has David Atkinson. They've all come back in the pits.
Doesn't take long, does it?
Actually, I've lied. Thomas Byrne did 38 laps.
Wow.
And he did a 30.3. We saw him in a little bit of a slipstream war with Steve Kokoschke. So I'll just go through who we got tonight, see who's out on track and get a look at their liveries. See if I can get a better shot of everyone's liveries. No, that's the best we got. So, yeah, sorry, mate. I mean, these pots are not going to click themselves. Fitzroy Beaumont. That's him in the white vermilion livery. I think Pride month is finished, maybe, so he might have to update that livery.
I think we've got a couple more days. I think the boys are just starting to stretch out the liveries, and I think everyone will be going back to black.
Back to black, baby.
Back to black. And we all love the black livery, so yeah, it should be good when the boys are all running that. But
I'm just seeing here Jamie Christensen. I don't know what livery that is, but it does look very cool. We'll get a closer look at that during the race. Daniel Johnson in the Kenworth 44. David Atkinson in the Cause. Looking good. Man, there's some good liveries out there. Brad Hayes. What's he? He's also in... Oh no, he's the number 45. Veteran something on the side of that. Let's see if we can get a better look. Where's me? Where's Chopper Dave when you need him? Hey, no, that's not Chopper Dave.
Oh, where's Dave when you need him?
Dave. Here we go. G'day, Chopper Dave. So he's in the Camry. I can't believe I've said that. That's so weird to say in NASCAR. He's in the Camry, going at 295 kilometers an hour.
with like a 5.7 litre V8 screaming its head off.
Yeah, and within
horsepower.
a foot of the Tim Vaughan in front of him. Yeah, cool looking livery. I'm hoping that the chopper stops following him just for a second.
I was going to say, if we can go to a TV shot, it's actually got I just saw it while it whizzed by. It actually's got Veteran Gaming on the side of it.
Veteran Gaming. So you're saying that Brad Hayes is a bit of an old hat at the...
I wonder. Yeah. Who knows?
Well, I wouldn't know because I'm such a young spring chicken.
Yeah, totally.
There's Sean Doyle. He's rocking the Vermilion livery. Tim Vaughan, which we just saw out there, he's in the Vermilion livery as well. Steve Kokoschke's out there in the Wave Runner, I think, livery.
Synergy.
In the Synergy livery. Thomas Byrne's out there in the University of I'm Going Really Fast. Liam Banks. We've got Liam Banks racing tonight.
Oh, the other commentator.
I mean, as far as good commentators go, I don't know. I think we nailed it last time. But anyway, We'll do a commentary war a bit later.
Yeah, we should do it. We joked last season, but I think it might come down to it at the end of the season. You know, I think there should be the best commentary team.
Oh, racing. Well, look, I know that you're racing on Sunday. If anyone's watching, hello, Coco Dog. Welcome. If anyone's interested, on Sunday we're doing a 6-hour at Spa, starting at 10 a.m. in the morning. I think I'm going to be on there commentating. I'll be a bit dusty by then because I'm going for a bit of a hike the day before, but I'll jump on. It's good to see Liam Banks out there. We'll see what he can do tonight.
How do you think you'll go hiking, Mr. Overstone?
Oh, I'll nail it. I'll kill it, just like I did in the GT3s last night. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves into qualifying. Now, this is a little bit weird. I'm going to have to try and find guys on track. Liam Banks, we'll start with him first. It's sole qualifying, so everyone's got the track to themselves. They got 20 minutes, so I'll have time to go through and get a lap from everyone. So bear with me. If anyone wants to see their favourite on track, let me know. Ben Nothlin, there is no aqueducts out there tonight, but we'll see what happens. Quack quack. And then we got so we'll get on, maybe I'll get on board. I'll see what it's oh, that is some steep banking around this track. Anyone that's watching, enjoy the motion sickness you're about to get, as I'll only do this for a little bit through turns 1 and 2, so you just get to see the actual banking around this place. 28 degrees of banking. You can hold it flat. You can probably get a little bit lower on that line. I think the down low is where you want to be for optimal time. Let's see if I can get some great shots of him. That all green livery, I quite like that actually.
It's definitely bright.
It's bright, and well, he's going to need it because the people at the front are going to know where he is. So he's just went through. This will be his timed lap now, I would imagine. He just did a 31.2. Liam Banks has shot to the top. Let's see who else is on track. We got Fitzroy Beaumont. Oh, that's very odd how that works, because everyone's just for everyone watching, everyone is out on track but not together. So they got 20 minutes of qualifying, which I think is probably 18 minutes too long, if you ask me, Connor. But that's what we got tonight. So if people might want to, I don't know if they can strategize. I don't know if they can just bleed some fuel out of the tank. I don't know what the best idea for this is.
Well, because it's only 2 laps, I think after 2 laps...
oh, it is only 2 laps? Okay,
yeah,
well, I should go
laps.
through. What's... Sean Doyle is not... He hasn't really lit up the times. I know he's in P6 at the moment. Okay, he's...
Fitzroy just bumping up to 5th.
I just saw David Atkinson. He just shot to the top with a 31 dead. No, that was a... 31 dead. So, I don't... Who else has we got up there? So that's...
Timothy Vaughan up to 2nd now.
Yeah.
Steve Kikoshi in 3rd. Liam Banks in 4th, the commentator. Thomas Byrne in 5th. We were talking about Tom before there. Fitzroy's in 7th. Let's see if he bumps up. If we can get across to him. P1!
Yeah,
Fastest
P1
lap.
for Fitzroy. That was a pretty good lap. Look how close these times are. We're talking...
Insane.
Hang on, I'm talking a 10th over the whole field.
Yeah.
Down to 10th. A 10th to
Yep.
10th, basically. So, yeah, this is going to be such cool racing. It's a bit of a shame that we haven't got more cars on track. Any of you guys watching, pull your fingers out. Get out on track and have a bit of a fun with the boys. That's what it's all about. They got Tim Vaughan. Is he still on track? He's about to do another lap as well. So this is going to be a short but sharp qualifying session.
Yeah, another one, Daniel just went up to 2nd, our new driver, to the series. And Tim's going for another lap. No, I think he's just finished it up. So he's all finished. I think he's just practicing now.
Yeah, he's just out there doing some laps. Daniel Johnson, that was I love that Kenworth livery. That's probably my favourite out of all these liveries. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like under lights tonight. The afternoon is getting as you can see, it's getting darker and darker, and the lights are starting to take effect. So the track is that Jamie Christensen on track? So the only two guys on track at the moment is Jamie Christensen and Tim Vaughan. I think we're going to... oh, actually, Brad Hayes. Has he gone out on track?
He hasn't done a lap yet.
No, here he is.
Done a lap.
So he's getting ready to go out in his lap. We might... this will be pretty cool. So let's jump on board with him for a lap. This would be good. Let's... Brad Hayes... I can't remember watching him at Nashville. I mean, okay, that's how much horsepower is in these things, ladies and gentlemen. He just gave it a bit of a squirt in second gear and nearly lost it.
Alright, we're going to shut our gobs for 5 minutes. I don't know how that's going to happen, but we will for 5 minutes, and we'll let Brad take it away. So this is the Toyota Camry gaming veteran gaming, sorry, for a hot lap. Enjoy, guys.
I mean, it's not even enough time to go make a coffee for a hot lap around here. What did he just do there? He just he's on track for a 30 point. Oh, he could go to the top here. He's on a very quick lap. If he could just get down a bit lower.
Yeah, he needs to get right down to the bottom line.
See, he's just missed a little bit of time there. Just use that tyre up. That's all you got to do is just one lap. Use the tyre up. It's still going to be pretty quick. It's going to put him up to the top somewhere. A 31.1. He's put him into 9th. That's how close it is around here. That's a 31.1. He is 1/10 off the leader. Puts him in 9th. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is probably going to be our closest qualifying we've ever seen. Tim Vaughan is still on track, apparently. I think...
Still doing laps.
No, we've... no, that's the end of qualifying. So... I'll throw this over to you, Connor. I'll see if I can get this full grid up for you. We'll see if it works. Oh, good. Pots and pans as. Here he goes.
Don't throw it out the window this time, Aaron.
Here we go, mate.
Here we go. So Fitzroy on the front row, our other guy that runs this series. So Fitz is on the front row. Well done to him. Daniel Johnson, our newcomer, P2, good debut for him. Go to the second row now. We go to, I just lost it. There we go. David Atkinson, Tim Vaughan, third and fourth. Well done to Atkinson, Steve Kokoschke in P5, and Liam Banks in P6. Thomas Burnham P7 and Jamie Christensen in P8. Brad Hayes in P9 and Joshua Horton is in P10.
And the Boogie Bomb entry, boys.
Yes. Dennis, and we got Sean Doyle in 11th and 12th.
I don't think Sean Doyle really maximised his lap there, and I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then we got Ben Faulkner. He's brought the car in, but he's going to pit that. He's pretty sick at the moment. If anyone's watching. And Matthew Brunt's going to round that out. So we'll just get out on track here. See if I can find everyone. Oh, I don't know where everyone is. Matthew Brunt's going to lead them out. Oh, here we go. Well, that's a bit odd. Oh no, Matthew Brunt. He's not going to lead them out. Sorry, Fitzroy Beaumont's going to lead them out. So they'll be under. This will be. I'd imagine that they're going to start. I don't know where they start. There's a little box where they can accelerate from after the safety car leaves onto pit road. So
you're learning, mate. You're learning.
Oh yeah, so, mate. Yeah. You wait. After this 6 races, I'm going to love NASCAR. I hope. I really do. I want to watch it. I just need more practice with it.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those sports where it's one of those sports where it's all about strategy and it's all about the brain power. And a lot of people don't think of that, but it's a lot of that. And it's actually a bit physical. Even on the sim, the boys were going, "Oh my god, my arms are killing me after that race." So yeah, it's a bit of a physical and mental game compared to a lot of series. It's more of a drive it hard as you can and see what happens. But this one's a bit different. It's all about setting up where you want to be and where you want to be at the end of the race. Always being in second, third, fourth is always the good spot to be in. That's your good zone. But being P1's never a good one because you're out in front. That's a good thing, but you actually don't have any slipstream to slingshot your way to the front. So someone can just overtake you almost. So yeah, it should be interesting.
So that's a did we? Oh no, everyone's gridded up. I was just going through everyone there. We're at the front here with Fitzroy Beaumont. He's going to lead us out. Let's see if he banks them up just a little bit on here. They're going so slow at the moment that they're probably going to fall out the left-hand side of the car on this banking.
You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
If we could somehow simulate the downward pressure that you'd have on your body going through some of these banking, I think that would sort out the men from the boys around here in Simulation World. I don't know how we're going to do that though. You might.
Yeah, it'd be pretty hard.
I think we'd go through a lot of people before we get it right.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway,
we can scrap.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, Coco Dog says, if you ain't first, you're last. And that's correct. I'm always a big believer of that. I'm pretty sure you finished last night in the GT3s, Connor. And I finished first. So
yeah.
that's what's happened.
That's where we stand on.
Hey, I should,
Roger
before we go
did well,
green,
by the way.
yeah, that race was fun. I haven't watched the commentary, so if anyone wants to jump on there, Liam's, they're about to go green, so I'll shush up for a second now.
And we're going to go green,
Green
and
flag,
Fitz will
green
be
flag.
holding him up, and there he goes. Not a great launch, but he's got him. And it looks like that right-hand column has absolutely got the best run, and it looks like Tim just goes straight down to the bottom to help his teammate out there. Let's see what happens. This will be all team tactics for a bit here. Let's see what happens. Steve Kokoschki's going to fall in behind Tim Vaughan, and here they come. What a sound. So Steve Kokoschki looks like he's going to try and give Tim a bit of a push when he can, but I think he's just going to stay there and be a bit safe. A lot of guys going nice and high, straight up, just to find this grip. I was talking about that, straight up. And look at that. Oh, you can see there Steve Kokoschki just been in the middle. And look at Jamie Christensen passing about a good 3 cars there. Josh Hooton up the top as well.
Yeah, he got a little bit loose going through that. I think that was turn 2, and that's just a bit of a loss of momentum. But and he's come back in it now. Look at the slipstream you get. He's gonna go through the middle of these guys. No, he's gone onto the back. This is the sort of race we're going to have all night. So, oh man, I don't even know where to look.
Look at that. Oh, Sean Doyle almost going to the back of Liam Banks. He goes down. Oh, 3 wide. This is the first thing we're going to see of 3 wide. Sean Doyle nice and low. He's put Josh Hooton up right up to the top of the wall there, almost scratching the wall. Matthew Brunt now in the talking phase, and Daniel is leading the race. He's taken away from Fitz Beaumont. So it's all happening, and it all looks like they're going down low. None of them went high.
Who was that?
There's contact. Jamie, and there's a huge crash.
Yellow.
And that's the first yellow we've ever had. Look at that.
The first. Oh wow, that's Jamie Christensen. Oh, that's 3 cars, absolutely 4 cars out. Who was involved in that? That was Jamie Christensen, Joshua Hooton, Brad Keys. Oh, he looks alright. The car looks pretty good. Matthew Brunt's car is second hand at best. Get that virtual guys out there to fix that up. I was going to say Joshua Hooton didn't look in that boogie bomb entry. Didn't look comfortable right from the beginning. So Ben Nothling says they're munted. I think that's a good word for it. They've called the safety car. Daniel Johnson's got control of this field. Let's see if these guys can get back into the pits.
Look at this, Liam Banks. I've just had a look in his car. His front right wheel is locked up. And, that car is absolutely destroyed.
look
The
at that.
damage model on the damage model on these cars are unreal because NASCAR is such a big sport over there. They've designed these things to an art. Let's see the pit stop for Liam Banks. This will be fuel as well.
Well, he'll
so
get a bit of
just keep that
fuel.
in
So
mind.
these guys pitting now might... Oh, he's overshot. No. Our co-commentator's overshot the mark. Hopefully he's putting some fuel in there. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's
Oh.
left it in reverse. And he stalled
Oh.
it.
Oh, he's...
Uh,
There it is.
no, I think that's
There's
all
our
over for
fast
him. Okay, well that's co-commentator curse right there.
Oh, he's gonna hate us for that.
Actually, we'll stay on board with him here. Let's get on board with Liam Banks in the bright green number 14 livery, and he's found first, and he's going to wake his way out here. Watch for when he gets on the power here. He's going to lose. I'm watching the rear. I'm just trying to feel the rear here. No, he's all right. He's all right.
He's all good.
He's all good.
He's a professional.
He's definitely something. And he's gone a lap down. He's actually on lap 5 and the rest are on lap 6. So everyone else. So the three guys that have really dipped out is David Atkinson. They're in the number 61. Oh, that car looks good. He's gone a lap down. Joshua Hooton. I'm surprised he went a lap down. He's getting the pits pretty quick. And behind him, Liam Banks. And Ben Knopfling says he needed Guido. Yeah, he needed something there. So who's the big winners out of that? I mean, Thomas Byrne.
I think
Thomas Byrne up into P3.
Well,
He started 7th.
I was gonna say, can we get a replay of that crash? By
Oh,
the way?
mate, I'd love to. Sure. If that's what the people want, that's what I'll give them. We're going to be yellow for a little bit longer. Let's get you guys a replay. That can't be the replay. That's after the fact. No, that's well after the fact. Hey, that's the start of the race, so I'm not going to be able to get back to... Oh, maybe I can. What lap was it? Lap 2? I don't think we're going to be able to get... yeah. I won't be able to find this replay, not until now. I'll see if I can find it during the commentating to see what we can think. I don't think that's going to be our first crash, by the way.
I don't think
Ben
it will be
Nothing
either.
sent something very interesting. He told me, is it a 65 lap race or a 1 hour race? Thank you for pointing out how bad I am on the pots and pans. How's that? Does that look better,
Hang on, we're not going green.
ladies and gentlemen?
Hey, I've just noticed something.
Hmm.
Fitz Beaumont is at the back of the field. The guy that started on front row
Yeah,
is
he's
at the back of the field.
but
Wow.
he is on the lead lap. I think he
Yes,
came in for
okay.
fuel. I think what he's done is,
He might have.
and I didn't know if pit lane was closed straight away. It could have been. These guys might have been pinged for coming in a pit lane, but I think he's coming for fuel. And if he plays his cards right here, that could be it. That could be enough. We did say at the beginning of the broadcast that 5 laps, 6 laps is what you needed to save. Let's see what he can do. He did this at Nashville as well, and it didn't pay off for him. He went in early and got some fuel, and just couldn't get back up to the leaders. So let's see what the safety car's doing out there.
See what happens. Nick, it's been extended for the safety car as well. Forgot to mention that. And investigation, by the way. So.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm hearing what everyone is saying to me. I need to get some of these people that
very
watch,
interesting.
that sit here and just watch the stream and enjoy it, just to maybe they can help me out as well. If there is an investigation, I am not. I do not have. I don't know what that is for. So. Yeah, if there's an investigation happening, that hasn't been relayed to the comm box at all. So
Well, there we go. Safety car's in. So Timothy Vaughan on the outside and Daniel, the up and comer,
Green,
on the inside. Let's see how we go here. Look at the jump on the outside. Who's that? Steve
That's
Kokoschki. Look at that. It was 3 wide. 3 wide. Sean Doyle up top, now taking the lead. He's got the race lead. Look at that. In 5 seconds, Daniel had the race. And now he's in second place. 3 wide. We're almost 4 now. Daniel's back down low. Still there. Sean's trying to keep it up high.
oh, he's come down low on the boogie bomb.
Oh, the boogie's there. He's going to be in the middle. Let's see what happens when they draw him back up. Nothing's happened. The Pride Livy's right down below, but look how many cars are following him. So he's going to have some great slipstream down the straight. Let's see if Jamie can stick with him.
So that's Thomas Burns right, and yeah, that's some good bump draft in there, boys.
Just pushing the whole way down that straight to get a good run.
That inside line is quick. Those boys, if they can work together, that team of 4. Oh, come on, guys. Still got 55 laps. They don't need to race for it now.
Not even backing out of it. They're just full chap. And look at that. Thomas Burns squeezing one of the Vermilion cars right down low. Look at that. Breed abreast. That is insane. Down the back.
Oh, look at the run that Thomas Burns has got here. He's going to go. Oh, he just dipped out of that one on that outside. I think that outside lane's going to be the quickest around here very shortly. So when it starts to rubber up, this is all concrete. Oh, he's getting squeezed.
Bit of contact with 74, and there's been a caution being thrown. Where is...
I'm trying to work out who was involved in that.
Steve Kokoschki and Liam Banks caused in it.
Oh, there they are, number 14. The number 14 of Liam Banks. Liam, I'd hate to say it, mate, but maybe you have to stick to a bit of commentating. He said it. Oh no, what's he done? And
that car's bent too.
Yeah, that car is not well. He'll go plenty of laps down. They've called a yellow. Now that I should be able to get back to. Let's see if I can get back to that replay. Everyone, just hang on. Here it comes. Okay, so this is that's going through turn 2. So this is coming down into and he's just got on the inside of him. It's yeah. Good luck to race control on that one. Indeed, they're yeah, that's an interesting one. We'll go back live. So that's they've all come in. Who stayed out? Did anyone stay out? So the guys that stayed out was Jamie Christensen. He stayed out there on the out there. David Hancock did. Who was the first to pit? Fitzroy Beaumont's in the pits. We got the number 16 in the pits. We got the number 44 in the pits. 61 as well in the pits. That's David Atkinson. No, he's out on track. God, it's hard to keep track of what's going on here. So that's the number 44 of Daniel Johnson. They're still on the lead lap, so that might just be a strategic fuel strategy. Okay, that's an interesting take on safety car rules. Am I missing something there with Daniel Johnson? He might be just following what the iRacing tells him to do.
All first incident has been rolled in by race control.
It has been brought in. Oh yes, we did. So so it says here that car 43 was an investigation for passing the safety car. and then he was cleared for not gaining an advantage. But that was earlier. I'll see what's coming through now. I think Race Control's about to put something up on the channel now. We'll see what we got Orlando Black in the in Race Control. Actually. I think Ben Faulkner's in there too, but he's not well. I think he's just got a bucket in front of him, to be honest, in Race Control. I don't think he's looking at the screen too much.
Just dying.
He's just dying. I mean, he'd be right. Just get on with life, mate. You'd be right.
Yeah, that's it.
You can.
Bit of concrete. That's all. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of concrete here actually, at Atlanta. So. Yeah, nothing on race comms at the moment. I'd imagine that our co-commentator would be in a little bit of strife for what happened there.
I would say so. I hate to throw Liam under the bus, but I think he might be.
We'll just see what the outcome of this is. I'll just. Oh, so there you go. Car 14 drive-through penalty for contact with 8. I mean, Liam Banks. Well, hang on. Hang on. Oh no, car 14 got the penalty. They're about to go live now. We'll see how Jamie Christensen takes off here.
Green flag.
He's a bit late on there, but there's number 13 again of Sean Doyle getting a massive jump on the inside.
What a jump! And he's just gapped Steve Kokoschki.
Oh no, we're not going to see it, are we?
Oh, another one!
Huge incident.
I'm just seeing who's involved in that.
Steve Kokoschki again.
Steve Kokoschki can't get a break, mate. Dennis Hancock was definitely involved in that. David Atkinson, I don't think it was involved. I think they stayed back. I think David Atkinson and Joshua Hooton knew what was going to go on and stayed out of that. Can Dennis get that car going again? Oh, watch out for the safety car, Dennis. I don't think we need to watch that back, but I might just keep an eye on Steve here. Does that car look damaged? Let's see if I can get a closer look at this. It's looking okay. I mean, it's...
Oh, no. I think that thing's bent up quite severely.
Yeah. I might let's just jump on board with him. That's going to be hard to see there. If I can get a...
It looks like the...
I can hear something dragging in the car.
Oh, I've just seen a bit of a glimpse. It looks like the front right guard is rubbing on the tyre.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what I can hear. That's if you're listening. I know it's really loud in here, but I think that's what we're listening to. Jeez, you're saying it's the left front?
Yeah, left front right. No, right
left
front. No.
Mate, hang on. Please don't let Connor get away with that on in here.
I know.
We'll see what happens in here. I haven't been looking at the chat actually. I've been trying to work out what is actually wrong with this car.
I feel like I'm going to get absolute crucified.
I think you might. I think over comms, and I think anyone missed that. So these guys have done probably about 5 laps under safety car. When Ben Nothling said, "Is it 65 laps or an hour?" Probably an hour. We'll see how it actually goes. Yeah,
I mean, we're already up to 21 minutes already, so
yeah, and we're not even halfway through. So yeah, we're probably going to be. I was talking to you off air about this, Connor, saying this is going to be really, really quick. And we're right. It was really, really quick. That quick, in fact, that they can't even control the cars going around the corners.
Yeah.
And that was off the start too. So that was at slow speed that accident happened. That last one we just saw.
Yeah, I mean, we saw as well. Like we were talking that a lot of horsepower, and these guys haven't been on a big speedway yet. So there's a lot of guys in here that are inexperienced with NASCAR. I think NASCAR is such a different breed of racing.
It's niche. It is very niche. You're right. Yep.
It is, and just jumping into it for the first time in a series, it is hard. Like, you've got to learn that you're actually not getting on the brake when you're getting too close to someone. You're actually lifting off the throttle, then going back on it straight away, just to keep that momentum, but not hitting the back of someone. So it's a very
it
a very
is.
hard one.
It's I haven't been able to master NASCAR. I've done enough laps as you have, but I've done enough laps to know that I am an absolute rookie when it comes to NASCAR racing. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Being out there on the track is one of the best feelings ever when you're sim racing in an absolute big battle pack. What's going on here? I think iRacing is telling people to get back into position. We could be going green, possibly.
So if we look on top of the safety car, that will actually tell us the story. And yeah, the lights are out, so
Lights
we'll be
are
going
out,
green
ready
this
to go.
lap.
So on the that was Fitzroy Beaumont actually giving Jamie Christensen a serve. We know that Fitzroy owes Sean Doyle one, I'm pretty sure. Now, Sean Doyle's had ripper starts on all these safety car restarts. He's on the outside this time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's...
Well, same concept when it comes to road racing and oval. So basically, when the guy in first position, he has the lead of the start. So Jamie can go where it says Ryko, in between those Ryko signs.
Let's see if we can see them on this camera angle.
So
This might be a better camera angle to see where we actually can start from. We'll see that safety car peeling in very shortly.
What a bunch of beasts going by. They are just so
I'm just trying to add up the
loud and
horsepower.
aggressive.
I think it's over 7,000 horsepower we're looking at right there on track.
It'd be even more than that.
Yeah,
That's
it'd be
just
well over
insane.
7,000 horsepower. So let's watch on the
Green,
outside.
green.
Oh, he's checked them up.
Oh, he's done it well. And look at that. Look at that bottom line. I've just got an absolute jump. Let's see if anyone jumps down below. Let's see it. Sean going to drop low. It looks like it's going to do it. What a sound. And they've all dropped low. Look at that. They all went low. So they're going to be nice and safe now. They know they've had a couple of instances. They know those fast repairs do not...
Yeah, I think,
it's not
speaking of
free-handed.
fast repairs, I think they only get 2. So some of the guys out there would be on their limit now already. And that is well under the line going through into turn 1.
Yeah, using all the track there. He can go down the line, but he needs to rejoin safely. So, 2 Synergy boys ganging up on the boogie bomb, and I reckon he's going to get swamped here. Here they come again. Oh, look at that. What a noise. What a sensation. And look at that, Thomas Byrne going low now.
Oh, he's going to
trying
have
to get around Sean Doyle.
We'll have to find out what actual track limits are down there, because it does look like they're off track. But you've got to remember,
Yeah.
there's only about 5 meters on some parts of this track, so you can only actually fit 3 cars wide.
Yeah, you definitely can go low there if it doesn't give you an off track. But like I said, if you go behind that line, you need to rejoin this track safely, or you get a penalty. So they've got to be safe about it, or there'll be a big wooden stick coming out.
Yeah,
So
I think so.
he-
Oh, that's loose. That's loose from Tom.
Look at that. Tom's getting loose. Sean's going to have to push him on his back straight to get up the front. Let's see it. Boogie Bomb on the outside as well. So let's see if the Boogie Bomb helps as well.
Okay, we're
And
starting
look
to see
at
that
that,
outside line. Yeah.
Tim Vaughan just jumps out of nowhere. So he's got the run. Let's see if he can carry the speed on the front straight now. So he's got the run on Fitz now. Let's see if he can get it on Jamie. Look at that. Look at the outside line. Look at him go. Because they're nice and close, they can just push their way all the way up to the front. Daniel trying to push Sean out so they're not as close as he wants them to be. If those top line guys go lower, they get even more speed. And Thomas Byrne pushing Tim down the back straight now. Look at that. Tim's now in the lead. So the Kiwi that we joke around with all the time, the flying Kiwi, is in the lead now. He's dropped down to the bottom row now. He's went up to the top again. Oh, it's happening. He's dropped down low again. He's just managing this traffic very well. He's been respectful about it, but he knows what he's doing. Daniel right down low. Oh, I thought he was going to fully commit there. He hasn't. Jamie all the way down on the red line. Tim, 3 wide. Thomas Byrne up the top. Tom's going to take the lead, and he will. Thomas Byrne is in the lead of this motor race now. Sean Doyle now pushing away. Look at that. And now they're in clean air. So Sean and Tom are out front now, helping each other. And the Boogie Bomb's not far in the bottom row, and Tim Vaughan is up the top. In that top pack. Oh, Jamie Christensen just moving around a lot there. It looks like that car's a lot of work. The Boogie Bomb having an amazing run on the outside now too.
Oh, he's just got a bit of contact with Sean Doyle there. So I'll just jump on board with. I'll try and jump on board with Joshua Hooton. Yeah, here we go. So this is him on the outside. He's got a really good run down. Oh, look at the run he's got on the outside. He just needs someone to go with him. He just needs someone on the outside to pick that line out there and make it stick.
And these guys have been smart now. They're bumping the outside runners. And look at this, Sean Doyle in the inside, and Thomas Byrne is going to have to be on the outside.
3 wide.
Josh is on the top, 3 wide. On the top. And Josh, it's just been out. He's just got nothing now. Look at him dropping back, getting absolutely swamped by about 8 cars there.
So the outside
That
lane
is
is fast, but you need teammates. So that inside line's becoming very, very popular. Sean Doyle is not going to give this away. Is Mama Doyle on the channel, on the chat? It could be another massive big P1 finish for Sean Doyle. I don't want to leave the camera on him too long. We know what happens when we leave the camera on Sean Doyle for too long.
Daniel is pushing Fitz, and we talked about Fitz with his strategy. Look where he is now in P2, so he's going to be pushing Sean down, the Camaro. So Camaro and the Mustangs don't work together, and it looks like Sean's going to help out the Camaro now on the top. So look at that. The Camaro's got the run, and now he's in front of Fitzroy. What a run from Daniel there. So it looks like that top line is just beautiful. So Fitzroy having the run there because he's on the bottom. So I think this is Tim Ward we're running on board. Let's see if he does anything with this top line. Let's see if Daniel can poke his head out and get this run. Don't think he's going to do it. And
That is so close racing.
I thought there was going to be a crash there. I thought we saw 3 wide there. We're on lap 31 now, so we're halfway.
So that's
What's
Tim Vaughan
happened
down.
to-
Oh, hang on,
Yeah.
Jamie Christensen is here. Oh, when I see him tumbling down the order like that, you think, oh god, what's going on? But I've got a good shot of the. Just trying to find it. It doesn't show who's leading the race. What's the point of these towers anyway if they're not going to show you who's leading? Silly things. I'm going to complain to iRacing about that. I'll put that in the email. That's ridiculous.
Them in the inbox.
I'm gonna have to. That's anyway. Back live racing. sorry for bringing that up.
Daniel's race now.
Oh, boy, all the way down the bottom, 3 wide, and you're still pushing him low. Sean and Fitz has pushed him all the way up the top. Daniel's went wide, still bumping in the corner. Daniel, if he got a bit of rivalry, you could just
That's
see
4
in their
wide.
car
That's 4
contact.
wide.
Oh,
Look
man.
at that. No accident, and look at that. Jamie's going to have to go all the way low so he doesn't cause an accident. Now
That's
he's
Jamie
going to be off the
Christensen's
back of the
gone back to P7, and he's going to struggle to get back onto that lead group now.
Oh, that's such a lot for Jamie, but it's smart.
And look at this synergy car on the outside. So
Did he
that
hit the
must be
wall?
I think so.
Who was that? Was that Steve Kokoschki? Oh, it could have been
That was
Steve.
Steve.
He was a lap down, so he's just staying out of it. He's had enough drama out there today. So Sean Doyle's just taken P2. Thomas Byrne is still in on this. I'm quietly rooting for Thomas Byrne here, to be honest. I hope most of our
Joshua Hood will end the race. Daniel and Fitz still.
Oh no, that's Fitzroy into the wall. Oh, that's over and out. And I just mentioned Thomas Byrne, and he's been caught out in that too. If he works with Jamie Christensen here, he might be able to make his way back up. But that car looks pretty second-hand for Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. And that was Fitzroy Beaumont. That car does not.
Total.
Yeah, it does not look good. Yeah, look at
It's
that.
going to come in the pits. Oh,
Now,
look
what
at it.
side? Now, tell me what side of the car that is this time.
Oh, man. Give us a second. I think that's the
Right side. There we
Oh,
go.
it's not even. It's not even turning.
Oh,
the poor
that is
thing.
just. Look at the front guard just flapping around like it's.
Oh, and Thomas has had to come in as well, so
Let's see if he stops.
he won't be
Does
able
he
to stop
stop?
that thing. Oh,
Oh.
too far? Yeah, too far.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a safety car either from that. So these guys are still going. Those guys have just been left for dead.
That was luck for them. But they're going to have to keep racing on these guys on the outside. Look at Sean Doyle. He has been the most impressive so far. And Sean trying to push Daniel. Sean's...
That's Sean
he's held
Doyle.
onto
Is
it.
he held on? You're kidding me. You're kidding
You're
me.
absolutely...
Okay, here he is here. This is Sean Doyle on the outside. I'd love to know what turn that is, but anyway. Who is it that's given him a nudge on the inside here, or has he done it by himself? Oh, he's... Oh, and he's... How is he held on? He hit the big grass there and he still held onto it. Save of the night. Well done. Well done, Sean Doyle. So that's Sean Doyle. He's still in P4. I'm just trying to work out how far behind the group he is. Let's just... Oh, you can't even see him. He's going to need a safety car to catch up back up with these guys. Yeah, they're way in the distance. They're a kilometre up the road. So we got that race for that was involved with 10 has now turned to 4. I'm pretty sure. So
Yep.
now these guys that
So-
are fighting up here, I don't think are part of the race. I got Joshua Hooton in first.
Oh, Daniel! Down low now. He's going to rejoin. And he's back on the track. Oh my god. Daniel has been one of the guys that have been bumping the whole night. This is great to watch. He's turning it up for these guys. He's making it interesting. And it looks like Tim is going to push him. So Tim's in second now.
Yeah,
and
and
Daniel's
that person behind him is his teammate. A lap down, Fitzroy Beaumont has come in there just to help out his teammate. So if he can get through this next 25 laps and push his teammate on the outside, this could be a big strategy play.
And Daniel's already back up to second. So he's just pushed Fitz out of the way and went, move Tim, let's go. So now he's pushing Josh. He's on for the win here.
This is a good spot where they are. 20 laps to go. This is going to be interesting. Look at this camera. So we're on the back gearbox of Joshua Hoot now. Horton, sorry. He told me his last name.
Yeah, we can't say hoot hootin' anymore. Okay, stop saying that.
I know. I mean, who's saying that? We're on the backs of Horton here. And look at this.
Oh, you're joking me.
He's in the wall. Brad Hayes.
That is a massive accident. So that was Joshua Hooton. Was that who else was involved in that? Not Daniel.
That was with Brad Hayes.
But Brad Hayes is a lap down.
What has happened there?
No.
We need a safety car. So safety car's out.
I'll
We need a replay
I'll
of
try
that.
and find a replay of what actually happened there. We might go back a little bit just to see what was going on there. Okay, so this was this lead. So Brad Hayes is out by himself. Here comes the pack. Here comes the pack behind him. I'll try and get a gearbox shot of this. Here comes this angry pack behind him, and they're about to go past him. So they're catching him. So what happened? Did he try and fake or try and go high? Oh, he's just gone high. I think Brad Hayes thought he was getting out of the way, but has cost. It might not have cost him the race, but the number 43 Boogie Bomb is not looking good now. Yeah, so we'll go back live. Yeah, that's a bit of a downer for him. So he's back out. I'm just seeing what lap he's on. Lap 43. Oh, he's still on the lead lap in 4th, as far as I can see. Oh, hang on. The safety car must have been called as it happened. He's been put back up into P2. No, hang on. Oh, we'll see what happened. We'll see where he's actually going to be put. So he is on lap 44. So there's only 4 cars that I can see on the lead lap. Dennis Hancock is just jumped into pits there.
I would say he's still in 3rd. Hang on. So he's let Sean Doyle go. I'm just watching. Yeah, now he's going on to the back of him. Okay.
So he's gone to the back. So
out.
we've got, as far as I can see, we've got 5 cars on the lead lap. We've got Tim Vaughan. He's actually behind Fitzroy Beaumont. I wonder if these guys get a lucky dog, or they'll be put.
So because Tim Vaughan is leading the race and most of these guys are in front of him, they'll be let go.
They're going to have to be let go. So we're going to see a race now. If those guys get let go, they'll come back onto the lead lap, and we'll have 10 laps or more of the whole field. I'll see if Chopper Dave's out there. There's Chopper Dave. G'day, mate. Thanks for getting some really good shots up in the.
We have. So just for a bit of an update, we've got 9 cars on the lead lap if these guys get let go. So this is interesting. It has gone spicy.
So that incident that we had with car 16 and car 21 earlier, that's no further action on that. So yeah, I don't know who my money's on now. I was really going for oh well, hang on, Thomas Byrne has been let go. He'll come back on to the lead lap. Ah, all my Christmases come at once.
Oh, don't love Christmas.
Yes, yeah, we do love Christmas. Liam Banks has said that 10 laps or more with the whole field, that's ambitious. Liam, you're not out there racing, so we should be fine. Sorry, mate. Sorry. That Shrek livery you had going on, come on. Let's do better next time. We got... so, let's actually see who's on the lead lap. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... We got 9 cars on the lead lap. You know, I just went through, I started counting them out loud, right? And it actually tells me on my timing screen who's on lap what. So, oh
mate, the pots and pans are too much for you. So
yeah,
Tim Vaughan is going to lead the field away. So the safety car's been called in. Tim Vaughan.
And here we go.
And Tim is gone. Oh. Look at that. And Sean Doyle having a huge wobble. Have a look at that.
Sean, don't put the foot down completely, mate. Just let it... Oh, and actually, Tim Vaughan's got an absolute...
Look at Jamie Christensen on the back now of Sean Doyle here, just giving him a huge push up to the front. So Jamie Christensen's back in this, and on the back of his bumper it says, "You're next." So Sean's got an absolute run on the outside. Oh, Sean just needs to get a little bit lower so he can get that slipstream. Jamie's having a wobble up the top.
He might be the new wobbler.
He might be the new wobbler. He might be the new wobbler, the purple wobbler.
Anyone in chat, just put down who you think's going to win. We got the whole field basically on the lead lap. It's anyone's race.
And they're not fuel saving now.
No one should be fuel saving. I can't see anyone. Any pit stops. The only person that's done one pit stop is Sean Doyle.
Okay.
Sean Doyle in the number 13 has only done one pit stop. I don't know, he started in 12th. I don't know what time he did pit, but everyone else has done at least 2, so...
Sean's in a very good spot where he is now. Like, I was talking about positioning and being in that top 3 or 4. He's in a really good spot here. He's not the guy in second pushing P1. He's not the guy in front. He's the guy that's just sitting there waiting for something to happen. Then he just leaps. He just needs to stay there. But the Synergy car's right behind him, though. I reckon they're ambitious to get up there. So Matthew Brunt's right behind him.
Yeah, Brunt caused trauma. That's Ben Knockling's pick for the win.
Nice.
Min's, I don't know how to say it. It's either Minsad Min, Min's admin, my Nadimin says what he's gonna win. Oh, I like that last one. I'm gonna keep that one.
got it something in the throat for some reason.
Oh, do you? Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah, I
going to.
know, right?
I'm not even going to comment on that. I'll let the people on the
No.
chat comment about that.
I'm just in the poo tonight.
Oh no, it's happening again. Up front there. That's Brad Hayes again. Oh, he's learned his lesson. He's a few laps down. He's actually 8 laps down. He's done the right job there and got out of the way of the absolute train.
Good on him for keeping
I can tell you,
because he knows there might be an accident.
anyone that's watching, he was holding that flat, and that was. Oh no, that was Thomas Byrne. No.
I just said there might be an accident. Commentator's curse if I've ever seen it.
Let's see if I can.
And I reckon
See if I can find what happened there. That's Thomas Byrne on the inside in the purple and orange livery that I've got eyes on right now. He's getting onto the back. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, there's more people taking out big time. Actually, you know what? Thomas Byrne, if this is a safety car, might be able to stay on the... No, he's pulled up on it. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's put him a lap down. Who else was involved in that? Joshua Horton, I think, was involved in it too. I'll go back live. Yeah, so he's still in the pits. I bet you Daniel Johnson, he started in P2, didn't think he'd be leading this lap with, what's that, 12 laps to go, or 13 laps to go, I should say. Sean Doyle.
He's doing well.
Sean Doyle's still up there. Matthew Brunt, still in the hunt. Fitzroy Beaumont, I don't know how he's on the lead lap. We saw him a lap down helping his teammate, and here he is in P4.
What a drive.
David Atkinson, David Atkinson, Joshua, Thomas Byrne, and Joshua. Oh, is Joshua going to be? No, he's gone heaps of laps down, unfortunately.
5 laps down.
Yeah, he's out. He's out of here.
I said these guys will be getting up to top speeds on this speedway. I said it would be finally good to see these guys get their foot down, and they definitely have. And we can see that, and yeah, it's going to be.
So Joshua
interesting.
Hooton is absolutely out of this unless the whole field explodes. Well, the people that are fighting for this, I'm just trying to work out if David Atkinson, he just went a lap down then, and like I said, we had 2 fast repairs, meaning that iRacing will instantly repair your car. He's run out of those. So he'll be in the pits with that sort of damage. Be out of there for the whole field. So top 7: Daniel Johnson, Sean Doyle, Tim Vaughan, Fitzroy Beaumont, Matthew Bruntforce Trauma, the Dennis Hancock. That might stick actually. Jamie Christensen. He's been in and about this whole race. He started in P1, and he's just been everywhere. I think he's got all the... No, sorry, he started in P8. So he's up a position, but I think he's been involved in nearly every incident.
That seems like it. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit hard for him to since driving this car quite a bit. It's very hard to catch these cars when the car starts to slide. The steering rate's very loose. It's not very tight, as we know, like as a 86 or as a supercar, for instance. It's very loose. It's very. It doesn't want to do much. It just wants to go left. So when you start correcting him to the right, it really doesn't like it. So it's going to be interesting seeing what happens.
I saw Ben Knopfling just said in chat, it's a bit painful to be sitting there in pit lane waiting for the repairs, and the 2 Muppets standing there are just talking about the weather. I mean, I'll go back to that. That's David Atkinson. He's there. You see, just behind the barrier there's his pit crew doing absolutely nothing to fix that car. They're going, "You're out, mate. We're not doing anything."
Yeah.
So we're about to go live again.
So for the last,
I think this will be the
let's
last.
say 10 laps.
Yeah.
Let's see this happen. So Daniel's in the hot seat, and 2 Vermilion cars. Let's see what happened. And look at the jump Fitzroy's got, and Steve Kokoschki. Look at the run. No, that's Matthew Brunt.
That's Matthew Brunt. That's Bruntforce Trauma. Oh no! That's car 16. That's
Oh,
Fitzroy.
that's real.
Oh,
And that's Sean Doyle.
That's Sean Doyle. They're out. That's the whole field. Let's run through this. That's Sean Doyle. He's trying to find some grip somewhere. Jamie Christensen survived. Tim Vaughan. I don't think Jamie Christensen actually survived that. I think he was involved. I'll go back. I'll try and find a replay of that. I've gone right back to the start of this, just to show the replay. I'm on Jamie Christensen. He's in the purple car, the number 38. You see the jump everyone got. Fitzroy Beaumont on the outside. They went 4 wide very, very early, and he's 38's on the inside. It's just a tiny bit of net code. So, oh, you're joking. You're joking. Jamie Christensen somehow found a gap of the gods and made his way through, and everyone else fell over.
What's happened is Matthew Brunt's just slightly moved up a little bit, and it's costed a few people, and Mr. Matthew Brunt's in the pits now.
Yeah, I think that's well, we're going to find that people have got too much damage to finish this race, so I might just go through the pits right now. I'm just trying to I'm waiting for race control to send me through anything. I think they're going to have their hands full for the rest of the night, and talk about what's going on. So, look, lead lap, Daniel Johnson, well done, mate. And I mentioned that livery at the start. Oh, who's that going past?
So that's Steve Kokoschki getting his wipe around because he was one of the leading lapped cars. So
we might just wait until everyone's bunched back up again to see who's actually still on the lead lap. David Atkinson, he's still there, and they're still having a chat. I wonder what they're talking about.
Bit of gosh.
Well, the guys at the top, I don't know what they're doing. They're playing Quake 2 or something like that on the computers up in the in the stand. They're not watching
Bit
the track.
of Dota.
Yeah, a bit of
Bit of
Dota
PUBG.
maybe. Yeah, they might be playing a bit of that. Any of your favourite games out there, they'll be playing those. Thomas Byrne, he's at the pit. He is on lap. He's way down. That's put him out. He can still bag a heap of points. He's going to be in P8. Fitzroy Beaumont is actually on the lead lap, so we've still got 7 on the lead lap after that.
I reckon
I can't believe it.
Fitz Beaumont will have a bit of a fire in his belly because he's been just caught up. Like, he's just not had the luck he wants when the crashes come out, and I don't think he'll be too happy. But hey, he can just come back absolutely driving through the pack like a maniac. So let's see what happens. And
on the chat, Ben Nothling said that these guys up here are playing free cell. I think they're actually playing solitaire or something equally as boring, because there's no movement, there's no excitement from any of that pit crew at all. And David Atkinson's just sitting in the car still. He's probably screaming at him from inside that car.
Hit the pace car. Days of Thunder, gotta love it.
Yeah.
But I was going to say Daniel Johnson. I reckon he'd be pretty happy with himself.
Ben, come on, mate. Ben Nothling said they might be watching the stream. You'd think they'd be a bit more excited than that if they're watching the stream. They'd at least give us a wave if they saw themselves on camera. So who's your money on now, everyone? I mean, Matthew Brunt, I saw people calling out to the Brunt Force trauma. He's still in it. Sean Doyle is actually still in it. It's saying that Sean Doyle has only pitted once still. So he stayed out after that incident?
Wow.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Is he getting the luck of the draw, Mr. Doyle?
He might be.
For once.
Yeah. Oh, Liam, yeah, you're right. The safety car is very prominent tonight. It should be going into the pits now. Here it goes.
Let's see it. So, safety cars breed safety cars. Is it going to be another one, or are we going to go green?
I think we've got 10 laps. We've got 10 laps. Let's see if they can...
Less than that now. Let's see it happen. So they've went green. I think they've got 6 to go. That's just quick maths. I don't know if we got that right or not, but we went green. Actually, it'd be way less than that. So,
Oh, someone in the background. Sean Doyle is
Oh,
deceased.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
They did
And
not
that's
call a
another yellow
yellow.
flag.
Oh no! Now he's got a safety. He's got a pit up his sleeve. So, Ben Nothling saying that Sweet Cheeks Tom Brown's brother is in the safety car. I can tell you that if Tom Brown was driving that, he'd have more incidents than these guys. That car.
be
Is,
100 laps down.
yeah,
Somewhere.
he'd be still in the pits at the start. Just trying to hear this car. See, you got to be really careful. If he over revs this thing now, he could blow it up. It doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's actually coughing smoke, so the engine's been cooked. Let's see if it completely goes.
Well, he's going to go a lap down. He's going to have to go a lap down. He's going to do a full lap. These guys are just coming through now. Yeah, I think Sean Doyle's luck has just run out. Yeah, that car. Oh, he's just fired it up again. He just fired it up.
Oh, he'd be absolutely... that race would have been mega for him. He had the spot, and
I'm pretty sure he did it by himself. I'll see if I can find it again. Actually, no, I won't go back to that. I'm pretty sure he did it by himself. He was out there. He's the only guy that hadn't come into the pits. Oh, he's actually changing tyres. Oh, that's interesting. If he does find himself in the lead lap, you know what? He should be on the lead lap.
He's going. Let's see if
that's
he
them
can
going
get
through
out.
60 now. Yeah, no, he's just gone down. He'll have to get a wave around. Or if he can get out quick enough. Did he go past?
Out. I reckon.
Has he been allowed past? No way. No way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a car that could be on the lead lap with absolute fresh rubber. And who's that behind him?
So there's Steve Kokoski.
Steve Kokoski's gone past there too. He's Ben, I know you're super excited. He's done a pit stop. Yeah, we saw the whole pit stop there. Well done. Well done from our boy Sean Doyle. Just trying to see if he's going to get back on the back of this. Yep. For whatever reason, he. I said his luck has run out. I think for the last 5 laps. Let's see if that safety car.
I think it just got re-sparked.
Now, what happens? Please enlighten me about green-white checkers, because I have no clue when it comes to that.
Well, we're on laps. If we go over lap 65, we will get green-white checkers, so that will extend the race. And look who's in front of there, David Atkinson, still driving. What a hero!
Here he is, baby. I don't know what happened. They must have finally come out and put some new tyres on it and sent him out. He's only.
They stopped playing their game.
He's only 8 laps down, so.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, good on him. Bag full of points, P9.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Hey, Ben Nothling, thanks, mate. Get that, rug yourself up. I hope it's warm milk. This is going to be exciting. Oh, look at that car is wrecked. I'll show you this right-hand front. There's no guard. There's no guard out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've turned NASCAR into an open
wheeler. And he's and I bet you he didn't want to come out here in the front of the grid. Hopefully it lets him go, but I don't think it's going to.
It should be letting him go.
It's not. It's gridded him up.
Oh.
So we got a very sick car going to lead off the field. Car 61. It's actually telling me that Well, it's telling me that Daniel Johnson is actually our in car 44. So I don't know. Oh, I hope David Atkinson isn't playing silly buggers. I wouldn't think so. He's a good guy. If he's smart, he might just drop down into the pits here and follow the safety car. No, he didn't follow the safety car. This is interesting. And he's taken off.
Green.
He's taken off, and these guys are gone. That's interesting. So we got
boggled, absolutely boggled. So
Now these guys
So,
will have to. They have to play for keeps now. They have to play for keeps.
yeah, 3 laps to go. So no green white checker yet, but let's see if we can finish this race up on the right time. Tim Vaughan just getting an absolute mega jump. Daniel just swooping on the outside. He went in then out, trying to confuse Tim there.
Oh, that's Matthew Brunt.
He's just getting pushed out wide
Yeah,
there,
he's-
onto the wall.
Sean Doyle's got him. Sean Doyle's on the back of this. So there's your fight for P4. Now up the front here. It's all on, boys and girls.
Jamie Christensen just absolutely wobbling his way up to the front because he's on that bottom line, but he's pushing it too much that it's actually wiggling.
2 laps to go.
Purple wobbler is still there, but look at this, Tim Vaughan and Daniel kissing George, absolutely kissing him. Daniel's got the run though, I think. And I
Oh
think
God,
he might
I've got to
get
show you
the
this. Look at what Daniel Atkinson's got coming behind him.
my
He's got an
God.
absolute angry field coming for him.
Tim Vaughan would want him to absolutely get out of the way at this point because, I don't think he's going to get out of the way. Oh
He
no,
will,
this might be a bust up.
he will, he will, he will, he won't, he's held him up.
He's going through in the middle. They're going to have to go through to get
no.
around him. And Atkinson just hitting the roadblock.
So this is the
Oh,
final
Daniel-
lap. No green white checkers. This
Daniel-
is the final lap. We got Daniel Johnson up front with Tim Vaughan breathing down his neck.
Let's see if Tim gets the run. Does he go low? No, he goes high. He's done the risky move. He just needs the run. Tim Vaughan around the outside.
Oh, he's pushed him. Sean Doyle! Sean Doyle for the win! Well done, Mr. Doyle.
Oh my God. There is no way he just won that. What a mega drive.
So that's, oh my God, I can't believe what I just witnessed there at the end. I knew it was going to come down to something like that. That was great to watch, mate. That was great to watch. Is he going to do a burnout for us? No, he's not. He's probably going to jump into the comms here. I'll show you the results for what happened here. Well, it's telling me that... Hang on. It's telling me that Dennis Hancock actually won that.
Oh.
Well, hang on. I'm not going to believe that. I actually saw Doyle win that. It's shown that...
He might have got a penalty with coming out of the pits. He might have just had the penalty and then just kept going.
No, it says he's on lap 66. So if that's the case, okay, well let's just look at this as provisional. We'll talk
I think he's gotten a penalty.
We'll
yeah.
talk to
Alright.
the powers that be about it. Dennis Hancock comes in P1, Fitzroy Beaumont P2, Jamie Christensen, big result for him in P3. Matthew Bruntforce Trama, he had some people rooting for him through that. He's come in P4. Tim Vaughan and then Daniel Johnson make up that top 6 that were on the lead lap. Sean Doyle, that's a little bit of that's going to be an ice cream headache for me for the rest of the night to work out what happened there. Steve Kokoschke, a night to forget. David Atkinson, we watched his pit crew do absolutely nothing for 8 laps. And Brad Hayes in P10.
Wow.
And then we got, finishing off, we had Thomas Byrne. We thought he was going to be up there in the lead. Had a few too many accidents. Joshua Hooton, 17 laps down. Liam Banks, I hope he comes back. It's all in jest, mate. And we had Ben Faulkner and Orlando Black in the race control.
He's actually in the green room. I wonder if we just quickly grab Liam Banks, have a chat to him.
Yeah, we'll just have a quick, and then we'll grab everyone else in. Yeah, if you want to grab him in here, we'll have a chat with him. I'll try and find some. You have a chat with him. I'll try and find some really good
Liam,
replays
mate.
of Liam.
I was going to say, Liam, what happened out there, mate? We'll chat to you first before we get to anyone else, mate. But what happened out there, mate? We know you're the commentator, but, mate, what's going on?
Alright, so, hear me out. Alright, so, first shot, taken out, not my fault. I think there were 2 separate incidents that happened at the same time, but taken out. So I was a little bit tilted already, alright? Because I was feeling good until then. Then, the pit stop. Turns out you have to leave space for the pit crew on the left-hand side.
We did watch that. We watched that, mate, and it was fantastic.
So having not raced much NASCAR, I didn't know this. So I didn't really care whether I was going into the pit crew or not. So then I was too far forward. It was like reverse. I'm like, okay, reverse. Why is nothing happening? And it's like you're too far left. Like, what do you mean I'm too far left? So that had to
Oh man, well it was a
straight up.
for the
Don't get-
So, mate, so what we've concluded out of this, Pommy should be doing NASCAR, maybe, Liam.
I mean, offensive that you've called me a pommy. I've been in Australia for like 14 years now.
look, Connor, he's probably more Australian than you are, mate.
I know, mate, I know.
I want to be on the side that wins the Ashes, not those losers that lost the first test. All right.
Yeah. Yes, agreed.
And even though they had the best of the batting conditions, and they decided who batted first, and it's a home turf, and they still lost.
All right,
and
I'm cutting him off. I'm cutting Liam Banks off. He gets enough time out there. I'm cutting him off. We got some actual deserving people that we need to bring into here.
I was going to say, but I'll close this off, Liam, mate. I just love your English accent. That's why I wanted to throw it out there. But I got the bite that I wanted, so that's great. But mate, mate, we'll see you next week for your commentary, mate. But what a race, mate! It was good to watch you. Be a driver out there, mate. Well done.
Enjoyed the stream. You guys are great fun to listen to, so keep it up.
Thanks,
you know
mate.
what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to bring all three of these guys in here because they'll all have a story to tell. We'll have a bit of a chin wag. I'm throwing Liam out the door. Yeah, he's gone. See ya. We'll bring in the top three. We'll start this off just an open question for you guys. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I think everyone did.
Yeah, it was. Hey, we enjoyed it up here. I mean, the safety car had more laps than you guys, but other than that, it was pretty cool. Dennis Hancock, we didn't think you were going to win that because we didn't know Sean Doyle had a penalty. And the chaos, I can't remember where you were when all that chaos unfolded. That last lap, did you think you were going to win it?
No, I didn't. I didn't think I'd have any chance of it, but I was hoping to get up there in the top, 4 or 5 or something like that.
Oh, mate, you just got to be in it to win it. You just got to be in it there. You just got to just get a ticket to that last lap, and anything can happen.
Yep, exactly.
Mate, that's probably the most humble thing we've heard, getting a P1.
Yeah,
mate.
lately. Yes.
Mate, we get people in here going, yes! Screw all of yous. But, mate, humblest thing we've heard, mate. But, mate, what a drive. We actually didn't keep an eye on you because you're kind of just in that spot where we were like, he's in a shot, but he's just a little too far back. But, mate, you came in the end. We're seeing cars flying everywhere, bits of bodywork going everywhere, and we're like, oh, Sean Doyle's won it. Then we're like, Dennis Hancock's done it, and we're like, what? So, mate, explain every bit of detail coming around that last corner because, mate, I'm impressed, mate. Amazed. Yeah.
Look, I think it was just pure luck that I missed those cars turning around on the right-hand side of me, so I don't even know who it was.
No, I can't remember who it was either. I'm probably going to go watch that back a few times tonight. Mate, you started in P11, you finished P1. Congratulations. If you got anyone to thank for this win, go for it now.
Thanks to the guys for Vermilion guys for putting this on. It's a lot of fun.
Mate, thanks very much. Ben will be chuffed with you saying that. He's probably vomiting right now as we speak. But no, mate, thanks very much. And hey, we appreciate you guys coming to the party and racing with us, especially at NASCAR. It's hard to get numbers, but we'll move on to Fitzroy Beaumont. I don't even know how you're even in the top 2. We saw you in every single incident there was out there. So just talk us through your race, mate.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
No, don't be sorry.
I had to get rid of the people talking in the session. Yeah, that was a great race. Yeah, the boys, especially a lot of them who don't have a lot of oval experience, they were really good about it. Most of them. Yeah, it was fun. Jamie and Dennis were quick. They were up the top the whole time. So was Tom. So was Tim, Josh. Sean, like plenty of the boys were up there and fighting for tooth and nail for every spot. Matty, Steve, it was such a good race. Yeah, I had a great time. Last lap chaos, sort of expected it to happen. Didn't expect to get caught up in it, but you're on the last lap. You can't fucking lift in NASCAR.
Oh,
so-
swear word. We
No,
just heard a
well,
swear word.
where's that swear jar? Because you're going to be putting $10 in that, I think, mate.
Oh no, put 50 in it. Just give it a nice tip there, Fitz.
But yeah, Dennis deserved that win. Dennis 100% deserved that win. He drove a clean race. He did everything that he needed to do, and yeah, he got P1. No idea how Jamie's there either. His car looked sideways bent when I was
Yeah,
driving
no,
past him those last few races.
we'll get to Jamie in a second.
So that was a mega drive. but
Fitzroy,
yeah, fantastic.
you
Well
started
done.
P1, you stayed on the lead lap the whole way through. You were involved in a heap of incidents. Congratulations on the P2. I mean, NASCAR's like that. You don't know what's going to happen until that last 100 metres. So, congratulations. Did you want to thank anyone while you're in here?
Yeah, I'll thank all the usual sponsors, all the usual suspects. Dr. Epoxy, Pagnian, BMG, Supernova, RSW, of course, Race Labs, IRP, Trophy Hub, Newcastle Detailing, and yeah, Vermilion and ANZ ESeries. And thanks to all the boys for turning out tonight. It was a really good race.
The Fritz is back in town. Yeah, go on, Connor.
I was going to say, quick question, Fitz, mate. You're pretty good in points now. You should be right up the front now, knowing that Kyle wasn't there tonight. So, mate, you're sitting pretty comfy. But you got your old mate Jamie sitting there as well, though.
Yeah, no, I can't lift off for a second. I've got to do the best job I can.
Yeah,
I've got to do the best job I can. So, yeah, got to give every single position, make every point count, and yeah. Also, just quickly, sorry, I got to shout out my grandma who's watching.
Yeah, and you swore on here, mate, and she's out there listening to you. You're going to have your mouth washed out with soap after this.
Emotions running a bit high. Whoops.
Yeah. I know. Congratulations on the P2. Hey, Jamie Christensen,
Thanks,
I can't forget you, mate. Again, you were involved in everything.
Yep.
You had 3 pit stops to your name. You started in P8. You made your way out through the field. I'm pretty sure on the first lap, I think you're up near the lead. So, mate, for you as well, take us through your race because it was chaotic.
Well, I started P8. First, I don't know how many laps were all clean. I was probably like top 5, I think. I don't know. But I got the first incident, so I pitted because I was meatballed. So, a fast repair. And then another safety car happened, and another one, and another one. And then I got another, required a minute worth of repairs and optional 10 minutes or something, and I don't know how I'm even here.
So how the hell did you get on that lead lap if you had a minute of repairs? Did you get some
Safety car?
The safety car, and did you get some lucky dogs as well, did you?
Yep.
Unbelievable. And that's why we love NASCAR, everyone. Anyone can win. It's just a big lottery. But yeah, no, I know I say it's a bit of a lottery, but you still need to know how to drive these things to get up into those top 3 positions. That last 100 meters before the checkered, do you know whereabouts you were?
I was last of the whole pack.
Yep.
So my whole right side was everyone spinning out and hitting walls.
Mm-hmm.
And then my left side was someone directly in front of me, and I had to slow down. I couldn't go anywhere.
Excellent.
But,
I mean, yeah, that's awesome. And hey, I can't wait. I don't know where we are next week. I'll find all that out in a second. But mate, thank you for racing with us tonight. Give a shout out, please.
I'd like to thank everyone that sponsors Vermilion, Belling Motor Group, Race Labs Overlays, Dr. Epoxy, Next Level Racing, RSW Graphics, Turn In Race Apparel, and everyone that runs ANZ ESeries.
Have you got that written down, Jamie?
Maybe I might do.
It doesn't sound like that's pretty professional what you're doing there. You're reading off a script. We might have to take all the scripts off these boys and see if they can thank maybe their mums and dads and maybe their sisters and brothers and something like that as well. So
I'm starting to think I should have brought a script.
yeah, it's like hey Dennis, if you race like that next fortnight, please bring a script with everyone you'd like to thank. I'll probably wrap you up with a bit of music afterwards. So thanks boys.
Thanks,
It's been mega. We had an hour of racing there. The qualifying was great. Even the practice session was really cool with all you guys out there. So can't wait to see you guys next week. Can't wait to see anyone that's watching now to come back in to the NASCAR. Let's get this field big. Let's get this field to at least 20 and see some actual proper NASCAR racing. So Thank you to you guys. Congratulations on your podium.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
And I will just chuck them off the podium back into the paddock where they can spray champagne. And I actually got rid of Connor Nixon just then. I hope no one noticed what I just did there.
I've been kicked off.
Yeah, I was just thanking everyone. I have to thank everyone that's in the chat too and being a part of this as well. So thank you to especially Ben Nothing, Liam Banks, Min's admin. I'm going to get that right one day. I know that some grandmas are watching. Fitz's grandma's watching. Hi, grandma. Yeah. And I know a lot of you guys watch it afterwards as well. So, hey, keep it up. Thank you very much. Connor, what a night.
Yeah, mate, it was unreal. It was... my voice is pretty much shot in tatters. And I said it was going to be fast, but not that fast. You know, the guys were moving around. Everyone's getting feisty, and it's good. It's good action to see. And, you know, you see some NASCAR racing, and it's a bit boring. Nothing's happening. I mean, last week was a bit one of those races that, pardon me, nothing was happening, but there was a lot of stuff happening in the background. But this race was put your foot to the floor and get that position, and that's what the boys did, and it was great to watch. And I hope Aaron learned a few things. And
yeah, I'm learning. Hey, I'm learning NASCAR, baby. I'm going to become American. I'm going over there. I'm going to watch some races. But yeah, I hope this is going to be a learning curve for these guys as well. There's some guys in here that are new to NASCAR. They're going to know how to race at full throttle as well. So by the end of the season, we're going to have some absolute veteran drivers battling it out for the win. And hey, this championship is going to be blown wide open by after this. I'll have to check the standings. So it's been a long night. We might wrap it up. Thank you. Actually, there was some stuff I have to talk about it. I looked into Atlanta and Georgia to find some interesting facts for this. I normally do. I try and find something interesting about the tracks. The only one thing I could find that was interesting is that it's the home of Coca-Cola. That's it. So what I'm going to say to everyone out there is probably don't, if you're going on holiday, maybe not visit Georgia, Atlanta. The track's fine. Go to the track, but the city and the nightlife and everything, I don't know. They like trees. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
So yeah, you said just before Kyle Ridley didn't turn up, so his points are going to go begging. So yeah, I'll have to get some information up for that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting for Kyle Ridley. He's going to have to come back with a bang, but yeah, we'll see what happens. And just want to say we might wrap it up, eh?
I've been trying to wrap it up for ages, but I'm trying to find what I'm trying to find is the schedule for next week. I will find it. I'll let everyone know what's going on. So the next race that we got coming up on Wednesday is the Formula Fords. That's going to be at Willow Springs. That's going to be on at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. So look out for that. Those Formula Fords, they'll get bigger and better as it goes on. And then next Thursday we're going to be on in the 86s, and we're going to be at the Circuit de Jerez. I'll get that name right eventually. I've never been there. I'll do some laps around there and see what it's like, and I'll let everyone know. And then following that, we got the GT3s the following Wednesday, and they're going to be at Spa for round 3, which is going to be interesting because we got this Sunday is going to be Spa in the GT3. What cars? We got the GT3s, GT4s, and
yeah, LMP3. So yeah, about that too. Like, if anyone wants to go and sign up, Discord's always there. Go to our Facebook, Vermilion Motorsports and ANZ ESeries. It's all there, guys. Join the Discord. We've got a huge event this weekend, so we've got an endurance series, which is LMP3s and GT3s and GT4s at Spa. So that's a 6-hour event. So that will be.
And you'll probably hear our dulcet tones one way or another on that broadcast.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure you're driving, so we might get. I might jump on board with you if I can, if I'm allowed to pester you. But other than that, thank you for watching, everyone. It's been a pleasure. Hope to see you guys out there in the chat or on the track, and I'll see you guys next fortnight for NASCAR, but I'll see you in the 86s next Thursday. Bye for now.